Welcome back up on the mountain today. We are running a little bit low on supplies. We have 3 more 2x6x12s and a couple 2x6x8s and 6 paver stones. So that either means we're almost finished or we're going to have to go back to the store. We're not sure which. We also have a few bags of concrete. So we might as well lay out our supports here in the middle of this bay and the middle of that bay back there. Sounds like a plan. All right, first step, we marked off 6 feet, which is right in the middle of this bay. Let's get a 2x6x12 clamped up there. All right, we got that one in position. Might as well get the other one set. My old bones are not made for crawling underneath these timbers. That took entirely too much time. I think the next step is to take our plumb bob and probably right inside this one here, drop a straight line, and also on the other side, drop a line. And we got to dig in some concrete foundations. We have to do that here and up in that other bay. So let's get that going. We have our string and weight hanging right here on this side. That's where we need to dig. I went ahead and pre-positioned some water and all of our concrete supplies right up there. So as soon as we dig that hole, we can get this thing sorted out. Now we're going to put our leg on the front side of this, so we want to kind of favor uphill. A little bit uphill anyway. All right, let's get that weight out of the way. We'll put it up here where it's going to fall on our head in about 10 seconds. Definitely want these roots out of here though. We don't want to root underneath our paver. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, put our weight back down. Make sure we're where we want it. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's get our paver stone and try it in there. Looks like we need to be a little bit wider. There's about a quarter bag of concrete left. Looks like that is not enough. Good thing we have another bag right here. Are these bags of concrete? Oh no. Looks like you guys took a tumble. I hope you're okay. Got to be careful working out here on the mountain. Get it all mixed up. Perfect. Stay, bucket, don't fall over. Use our shovel, give it a nice little stir. All right, we have one more to do down here, and it's over on this side. I hope we're as lucky as we were that time and not hit any big roots. We should be okay. All right, we have our weight tied over the spot that we want to hole. It's time to get digging and put some concrete in that hole. But you guys don't have to watch this. You've already seen this 1,000 times. So I'm going to get these 4 foundation holes finished, and then I'll show you the progress. All right, we got those 4 hard ones out of the way. Let me show you. Here on the steep side, we have 1 paver stone there, 1 over there, and they're 24 inches in from the edges, which is about where the trailer tires are going to roll. And then turning to the uphill side, We have one right here and one over there. And again, that's in line with the trailer tires. Now I bought two more pavers. One of them is pretty much spoken for. Here on the front, right in the center where the tongue of the trailer is going to sit, we definitely want to put something there. And then we have options for the last one. Out here in the middle, we have this outside rim joist, cantilevered out 24 inches. It does have an angle bracket on it, but there's not a lot of support right there. So we could put a leg right here. The other option would be right in the middle on the back, one all the way down to the center. Now I really don't expect a lot of weight on the back of this deck. The trailer wheels can only go so far back. Most likely the trailer wheels are going to sit right behind this structure right here. And then we're going to have a structure here pretty much identical to that. And nothing would ever get in this last 6 feet. Plus we have a carrier going underneath. We have a header board on top, or a ridge board, or whatever it's called. And we also have these angles that cuts that center span down to about 5 feet. So I think we're going to choose the easier spot and just add one more leg right here on the outside. All right, for this next part, we're over at the sawmill. We're going to take some of these 2-inch by 12-inch oak planks. I think they're about 7 feet long. We need 6, 5.5 by whatever. Bad thing about the oak is it's over there. We got to get it loaded up on the sawmill gantry, and that stuff is heavy. We also got to watch out for copperheads. They could be hiding in that wood pile. Oh, good Lord, this stuff is heavy. It's heavier than I thought it was going to be. Wow. Sawmill so we can cut boards out of it. Oh, good Lord. These things have to weigh 150 pounds. Easy. That's a nice wood. All right, so what we ended up with is a 2x6, but it's really 2 inches thick. It is the same height as a store-bought 2x6, and we wanted to do that so that our floor joists are all even. I think I'll try to show you here, so you can see we're pretty close to the same. So we'll carry those up to the RV barn, come back and cut some more. more really nice oak 2x6s. Now we got to carry these to the RV barn way up there somewhere. I think we're getting tired of carrying stuff, but we'll do these. We need 2 more and we're good. All right, we have 1 more big oak board to get up on the sawmill. We need 2 more 2x6s. Come on, log. Can you imagine the log that this thing came from? Good Lord. Get over there. That's enough sawmilling for one day. I do have to restack up all this 1-inch material, put it back up here. Yeah, what you need is never right on top. All right, that's good enough till next time we come up here. I'm sure next time we're going to need those big boards at the bottom again, and we'll have to dump it all on the ground. It's just the way it is. All right, we're going to go ahead and square up the ends on these oak 2x6s. We only have one edge that really matters. It's going to be nailed into a rim joist. The other ones are just going to hang out in the open. All right, we're going to put you guys right there while I put these oak beams in. Maybe you'll be able to see, probably not. Wow, that's a lot of work. Here's what we have so far. So this spot right here at 28 inches is where the wheels are going to run. We're going to end up putting a leg down between here with some type of a block underneath the oak down to the concrete. That should be pretty good. This original 2x6x12, now we have a 2-inch by 5.5-inch oak beam next to it. It goes out here and it is supported by a 2x6 up on edge, and then we have an overlap with the next oak 2x6 going out to the next thing. Let's see if we can walk out here, and again we have an overlap mostly on top of the leg, and then it continues out to the next leg and it's supported the same way. Now there's no way we're going to get any trailer or anything heavy way out there in the back, but it will still be plenty strong enough to walk on and stack stuff. Look at this barn. It's built the exact same way. Yeah, that's about 1,000 pounds sitting there at least. All right, we need to finish up all the blocking across the front, get some solid legs underneath these two areas where the tractor wheels are going to go. And if I have any 2x material left, we'll put some cross bracing on these legs back here and over there, and we might even put a sway brace coming forward. That would be good. All right, we're all loaded up because we're out of supplies. That's all that's left. Looks like pretty good planning. Let me show you our progress. So we have all of our legs across the front. All these are tied together nicely, supported by the concrete. We've double blocked and cross nailed each one of these other stringers. The middle here, where the tongue of the trailer is going to go, we went ahead and put a 2x6 up on edge, put a leg on the side, and double blocked it, so that's not going to go anywhere. I'm thinking the trailer hitch is going to sit right on that leg. Same thing, double blocked, put a leg in the middle, put blocks underneath, block in the corner there. This first junction is just a single 2x6 up on edge, but all the weight is going to be right over that leg and over this leg. All this middle section is plenty fine for walking on and, you know, but I wouldn't put more than maybe 800 pounds out there. Moving on out to the next section, and I'm trying to walk on these floor joists, so it's a little difficult. We have a leg with 4 cross braces on it. The oak overlaps the center, ties into the original deck. Each of the 2x6x12s meet over the top of this. Same thing over there, cross bracing. Moving on out, we continue the oak sistered up to the 2x6. All the weight is going to be right over that leg. I did put a cross brace to the inside on both of these. That was the last 2x6x8 that I had, so that's where it went. And the oak overlaps about a foot past this structure. The back, I went ahead and re-nailed everything to make sure that we had enough nails. I don't think you can ever have too many. Same on this corner. So the only thing left to do is figure out how many decking boards we need. Counting, 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 counting. 54 12-foot decking boards. So we're going to take the trailer tomorrow morning, go pick those up, get back here and get this thing finished. You guys get outside, do something fun, come back and tell me about it.